David, you were just saying, from some of the numbers that we've seen, the Democrats, it feels like they're crushing it. But Cathy, you're saying you don't feel like that's the case.
I don't think that they're crushing it, but here's what I know. That definitely the big races, the federal races, are going to be absolutely even flow here. I'm surprised in terms of Perez down in the 3rd congressional. I'm still looking at that one thinking, I cannot believe that this is actually going to be the big upset.
And you're referencing Marie Gluesenkamp Perez and Joe Kent.
That's correct. And I would have thought that Joe Kent, in terms of even the money gap that was in that race, I'm still very surprised because it is a swing Republican district. And the fact is that when we also see all of the lineup of what happened in the state House and Senate, we still have districts, as Randy was saying, that the hot ones in Whidbey County and some of these others, they have no electricity. They haven't been reporting in tonight. The same thing is true in terms of the close races in Whatcom County and Snohomish County and even in some of the South King County numbers. I'm going to say it's not going to be all the Democrats are safe. What it's going to be is, here are a few more changes that we're going to see. It's not going to be as, let us just say that, wouldn't it be nice if the kind of low hit we took tonight in Washington would be the national result? It would be a very happy night, and I'd have champagne on for everybody. But right now, that national number doesn't seem to be quite as good as what we have seen. But right now, Washington State, those federal races, those state races, those state Senate races, we haven't seen Democrats kicked out. We've seen some interesting numbers that we'll have to wait till the end, but it's not going to be a night where we see many changes.
Well, I mean, I guess I thought it would be closer. I really did. With all the talk that we've done. Yeah, I mean, you're saying you don't think the Democrats did as well. And I always say is, as King County goes, the rest of the state has to go because it's the most populous county. And of course, Smiley did well, in Benton County and some of the other counties. But I guess, seeing, you couldn't turn on the television without seeing, ads back to back to back. I just, and obviously it registered with the Democrats and they turned out in droves to vote. And the Republicans are still voting, as of 7:59 tonight, but just not enough of them.
Well, and then we'll still see what's out there to be counted. However, I mean, you're looking at billions of dollars were spent across the country on this election, and it's a status quo election. I mean, we went in with 50 Democrat senators, 50 Republican senators. We're going to come out with 50 or 51 on each side. The Republicans went in trailing the Democrats by 5 votes. They're going to come out, and right now it looks like it could be 5 votes on the Republican side. I mean, it's still very narrow. And in Washington State, we're seeing about the same thing. We're seeing a lot of these races that we thought, we're going to be much closer than we've been in the past, not turning out that way.